Alrighty, welcome into Parlays, Payouts, and the Wagering Lows. I'm your host, Robert Phillips, along with my co-host, Bryson Grandstra. Um, Kicking it old school, I'll say Bryson, go ahead and say hi.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing?
They're not going to answer us, but hopefully they're doing good.
Well, 5 people that listen are very happy that I gave them a shout out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So last week we did decent. Should we pull up last week's games? I don't know if we can do that. I don't know if we have that technology. I don't think we do.
I don't think we do. I do know a couple of them that we did whiff on. We could talk about that now that
All
it's
right.
up.
All right. It's
Dolphins. Holy shit.
Did we both have the Dolphins?
Yeah. Didn't see that one
Huh.
come. I mean,
I
I don't know. Dolphins, though. Mike McDaniel's going to make a wonderful offensive coordinator next year for somebody.
Will he? I don't know if we'll see him again. He seems disturbed.
I think his time in Miami is coming to an end.
I don't know if you saw some of his post game press conference comments and stuff like that, but the way he was talking about, he sounded like me when I get depressed. Oh, how did he say it? Something along the lines of like, oh, we weren't prepared and that's on me. I should have had us more prepared. I might go home and swallow a bottle of pills. I think he said something along those lines.
I have a question. For week one, and I've always wondered this, week one, how are you not ready? You've had literal months to prepare for just one game, and then you find out who that team is you're playing, like in April, May, and I think it's April.
I think it's May.
April, okay. So you have 3 months to I could see like maybe week 9, you're in the slog of the season, but week one,
Yeah. Week one not being prepared. That's the problem. When I
Chicago,
coach flag football, week one, we're always prepared.
there you
Week
go.
two, way less prepared. Week three, the rest of the league catches up with us. That's how I do things. I don't know.
Hey, at least you got week one. You'll always have week one. Let's think here. Chicago's still Chicago.
Dude, I'm gonna go ahead and push back on that one just a little bit. I think Chicago is going to be the new Detroit Lions, and I think the Lions are gonna fucking take fourth place in that division.
So they're gonna
Is that a what do they call it when you have a take that's just fucking too far?
hot take.
Yeah, I mean there's that, but an overreaction, that's what I was looking for, an
Yeah,
overreaction.
yeah.
But I mean, based off of that one game, I think that why is my brain not working? Ben, what the fuck is his face?
Johnson.
Yeah, I was right when I was gonna say Ben Johnson. I think Ben Johnson was the heart and soul and the reason that the Lions apparently were always going for it on fourth down because the Lions played conservative as shit and the Bears were fucking playing like they had nothing, like the season was on the line with the way they were going for it and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the Lions' defense, it's really hard to do anything when you have no time to accomplish anything because the defense is already in your grill. Might I say, Micah Parsons, welcome to the Green Bay Packers, sir.
I'm surprised it took us that long to get here.
Welcome to the Green Bay Packers. I'll just leave it at that. We don't need to go on a tangent about how wonderful Micah Parsons was. Hey, the Raiders won. I did not see that coming. Congratulations.
Yeah, I think we were both probably wrong on that one too.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I thought the Patriots would probably win because of Mike Vrabel, but I mean, I did not watch the game. I just watched like the red zone highlights of it. But hey, a win's a win.
Well, I watched the whole game from start to finish. I've seen some negative comments about Genty and stuff like that. Like, oh, he didn't do shit, blah, blah. Dude, they were stacking the box against Genty.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Why would you?
I heard Chris Sims on Pro Football Talk talk about how Genty didn't look explosive and stuff like that. It's hard to look explosive when you are being hit 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage every time you touch the ball.
Right. I cannot stand, and you can tell when you hear shitty football takes from people that didn't actually watch the game. And they're like, they didn't really like, affect it. Like, dude, what are you even talking about? Like, I heard somebody like Micah Parsons had one tackle. Did he really affect the game? Like, you clearly didn't watch the actual game. So just shut the fuck up.
Along those lines, well, Crosby didn't do a lot. They were keeping him at bay most of the game with the Raiders. But one of the interceptions that man, what's that shit that Rogan takes Alpha Brain? I might need some of that.
You might, yeah, you definitely.
Damn. The Patriots quarterback.
Drake May?
Yeah, Drake May. one of the interceptions he threw, he could not step up in the pocket because he was being pushed backwards by
Hmm.
Crosby, and
Yeah.
that sealed the game.
Yeah, hey, that affects. Yeah, so I don't personally listen to talking heads on TV, especially sports ones. So there's just a waste of time. But we're on to this
Yes.
week. We are on to this week. Um,
Um, we are
you want,
starting in with the Washington Commanders against the Green Bay Packers on Thursday Night Football,
sir?
prime time on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Um, let's see. We have the Packers as 3-point favorites. We have an over under of where the fuck is it? 48 points. Huh. Interesting. Since this is your team and the Packers, I will let you take it away and go first.
Well, I'm definitely going Green Bay, and I actually think it might be the under if you're interested in that. I think normally, especially early on, defenses are usually a little bit caught up on the offenses, so the offenses are still kind of figuring something out. I don't think that Washington's going to necessarily have a pass rush to deal with Green Bay's offense because they looked really good on Sunday, and I know Jaden Daniels is really good, but I just can't. I still think he's in line for a sophomore slump, and I can't really base the fact that he beat up on the Giants that he's not going to. So I'm definitely picking Green Bay.
Yeah, I also think I have Green Bay in this too. Random little fun fact. I like to look at betting splits to see what percentage of the bets are coming in on a certain team, along with what percentage of the money is coming in on a certain team. Currently, right now, I'm looking at the Circus Sportsbook, and Green Bay is getting 50%, 58% of the bets to cover the spread, but only 16% of the money. While the Washington Commanders are getting 42% of the bets with 84% of the money,
Hmm.
which generally means the people that know what the hell they're doing when they bet are currently betting on the Commanders, but
I
I'm
think you're.
sticking with the Packers.
I especially think
I
on a Thursday on a short week, the home
at
team.
home.
Go
Yep.
Green Bay.
Yep. All right. We're in agreement with that one. So I don't know if,
I can go the next one if you'd like me to.
I don't know. I can call out the next one. I don't know if you want to on the side, go ahead and put our bets into, a
Yeah.
thing so we can announce what we agreed upon for our
Yep.
weekly
I got
bet.
it going right now.
Because we did fuck up on that a little bit last week.
Yeah, we're still working out kinks, just like the NFL teams. There's
We're
week.
kinky. All right. So next up, we have the New England Patriots at those horrible, horrible Miami Dolphins. I'm confused on this line because we currently have the Miami Dolphins as a 1.5 point favorite with an over under of
Hold on,
43 points.
hold on. Are you sure you have the Patriots at the Dolphins?
Yeah, I'm not, I mean, I guess you can announce it first if you want to. I'm not looking at FanDuel.
Okay, because the Patriots are playing. The Dolphins are playing the Bills this week. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, you might be right. Hold on. Sorry.
I don't, not quite sure what you're looking at.
What the hell? My FanDuel's got the Dolphins playing. What the hell, dude? That's weird. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. I don't have the freaking I don't have the Dolphins versus the Patriots on my FanDuel.
All right, maybe I will go ahead and also pull up FanDuel on my
Dude,
another tab here.
I guess even FanDuel's like, do you really care about the Patriots and the damn Dolphins?
Do, do,
Like,
do, do, do. Okay, I guess I can't do that. Okay, anyways, it is definitely the New England Patriots at the Miami Dolphins.
okay,
Neither of
I
these
just
teams really looked good last week.
there. It's there now. I got it. I got it. I got
Okay,
it.
okay.
Sorry, folks. Sorry, you three.
So yeah, we have just for those betting splits I just talked about before, we have the Dolphins getting 36% of the bets, but 88% of the money. So that is currently why they've probably moved into the favorite spot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it.
No.
They all looked like they were high last week and didn't care. I heard one guy that I like to listen to, Jeff Mans on Sirius XM radio. He was talking about how there is a third down play where Tyreek Hill, I guess, caught like a 30-yard pass and was completely inbounds on the catch and everything, dragged his feet, and they called it incomplete. And I guess the Dolphins never even thought about challenging it. That's how little apparently they cared. I think Tyreek Hill will be. This is a fun take that I've heard around, and I can definitely see it happening. I think Tyreek Hill by the end of the season will be back on the Chiefs.
I can see it.
But as for this
Get a
game
new
here,
number.
say that again.
You'll have to get a new number.
Maybe go with the number of His number on his jersey could be the same as the number of kids he has. But so damn. I don't see how the Dolphins win this.
I
But
hear you. I'm with you. Dolphins are actually falling into a category with the Saints, the Saints and the Panthers right now. In that whoever they're playing, I'm picking them until they get their shit together.
well, neither of these teams look good.
I think the
Um,
Patriots have a better upside. I think they have a better defense. I think they have a actual real head coach.
all right, Patriots.
Yeah.
We'll go
So,
Patriots.
uh,
Patriots with apparently the upset.
yeah.
Is that what the line is also on FanDuel?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
So,
So we
all right.
start. We will start our parlay off with the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots.
All right, I will go to the next one. Next one, I have the Chicago Bears against the Detroit Lions in the Ben Johnson Bowl.
Oof.
I will start off here. I think that the Lions got embarrassed last week. I think they got really embarrassed last week. And I don't particularly think the Bears looked that good. I mean, they blew a fourth quarter lead. Caleb Williams still running around, not reading defenses. I'm picking the Lions. I think the Lions are going to beat the Bears. I think the Bears are going to start out 0-2.
All right. God,
It's in Detroit, if that makes a difference to you.
it doesn't really make a difference to me in this one here. I'm gonna go with the Bears, so I guess we'll probably have to sit this one out for our.
We'll part ways on that one. I'm definitely.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't right now. I don't trust the Lions. I think these two teams will switch. Like I said before, I think they Freaky Friday.
I just don't have any faith at all in what I was watching on Monday night when I was watching the Bears, because the Vikings looked pretty bad and Caleb Williams is running around. You can tell. I was watching this thing with Shady McCoy, the old running back from the Eagles, and he's like talking about Caleb Williams. He's like, I don't think he can read. And the guy's like, what do you mean, books? And they're like, no, I don't think he can read defenses. You just watch him. He's like scrambling around. So
Do you know
I
what? Those like both defensive coordinators for that game are top notch, top of the game. Right. Flores, and then I didn't realize Dennis Allen was the Bears defensive coordinator.
I did not know that either.
The way he had that defense playing in the first half, I don't know what happened in the second half. I don't know if they just got tired from being on the field a lot. I don't know, but
Or did they look like that because they had J.J. McCarthy as the quarterback and it made him look good?
maybe. But I think that Bears defense, they were good last season too, weren't they? I do remember it.
Relatively.
Hey, what do we have for an over under?
Let's see here. It is under 118. No, excuse me, 47 and a half.
Because if the over under was 118 points, I'm gonna go with the under.
Yeah, sorry. The under's 47 and a half, and the Lions are the favorite at negative 260.
Yeah, I should sit this game out.
Okay. All
right. Next I will go and I will bring us to the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Cincinnati Bengals. I really thought that the Bengals, with not resting their starters in the preseason, were going to show out at the beginning of the season. I thought they were going to look good. I thought they were going to handily beat the Bengals, even though it's a division game. I was dead wrong. The Bengals still have a defense. That was a defensive game, even though the Bengals don't have a defense. So that was a little confusing. They got lucky that the Browns can't kick field goals. They shouldn't have won the game. For the benefit of my fantasy team, I hope that Joe Burrow shows the fuck up. He was not Joey Cool or whatever the fuck last week. I got the Bengals. There's no reason for me to pick the Jaguars. I don't think Bengals. 3.5 is the point or the over on or the spread, but money line is what we're doing. So yeah. Bengals.
I will say two things. I think that the Bengals' inability to start off a season positive.
It's confusing. It's perplexing. I think, and I hate to say it because of my Nebraska roots, but I think Zach Taylor has to go at a certain point.
I agree.
We're probably to that point.
It's just weird. I will say I'll probably go with the Bengals. However, he would not be totally surprised given how Jacksonville is looked last week and how Cincinnati looked last week and how they struggle early on. I wouldn't be, if there was an upset this week and it was that game, wouldn't be surprised. But I would, If I had to bet my money, which I clearly am, I would definitely go with the Bengals.
Yes, sir. Bengals.
All right.
Bengals.
Bengals. Next game, we have the LA Rams versus the Tennessee Titans. And I don't think this needs to be talked about that much. It's the LA Rams.
Yeah, the Rams win this one. They should win it walking away. Um, Ward didn't look bad for the Titans. I mean, he didn't look good, but he didn't look horrible either last week.
Yep. Yeah, he has ups and
Um,
downs.
th- we'll get to the Broncos later because they didn't look that great to me, anyways. But yeah, Rams. We don't have to say a
Ram.
whole lot else.
Dodge Ram. Ram.
Okay, so that will take us next going down on my list, the Cleveland Browns at the Baltimore Ravens. Um, this is also another clear one. The Ravens win this one. The Browns they're because of Joe Flacco, they're better than they should be. Even though he is still a statue, but he knows how to run an offense.
Mm-hmm.
They got talent
Yeah.
on both offense and defense,
Yep.
but they're not going to beat the Ravens.
No. No, sadly, especially after last week.
The Ravens shouldn't have lost that damn game.
No,
So I don't know what the fuck that was. That was
I don't either.
craziness.
I don't either. I'm so
When
mad. I
you're
went.
when you're winning by 15 points that late in the game,
Mm-hmm. I went to bed. I told your sister. I was like, "Hey, it's 10:30. I'm going to bed." And I went to bed, and then I woke up in the morning, and I opened up the old Twitter machine. It said that the Bills won, and I said, "What the hell happened? I'm never going to bed early again." So, yeah, sad I missed it. But what are you gonna do? But yeah, definitely Baltimore. All right. Next game we have. Oh, I'm actually really excited about this game. Not only do I think it's going to be good, but I'm going to take a victory lap here. We have the
okay.
Seattle Seahawks versus the
Well, you
Pitts.
really gonna take a victory lap on this one? Okay.
And let me tell you what, I was mocked. I was abused. I was harassed last week when I told you that bad man Aaron Rodgers was coming back. And that bad man Aaron Rodgers came back and tore up the New York Jets, 4 touchdowns. They look good. He looked good. He looked old, wasn't quite, as fast as he used to be, but still dropping 4 on him. Seattle looked all right last week. I think this is going to be a good game. This might be one of the better games of the weekend. But I'm going Pittsburgh. It's in Pittsburgh. I'm going Pittsburgh.
After last week, that Pittsburgh defense concerns me.
Week 1, you never know. Yeah,
So I believe there was a stat I heard the most missed tackles by a team for week 1 were the Steelers. I believe it was at 17.
Yeah,
And the number 2 team for that, you know who it was?
Detroit.
No, it was the Jets. It was the same game.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Really bad defensive football from 2 teams we thought were going to have really good defenses.
it's the Steelers one confuses me a little bit. But based off of that, I could see Seattle winning this game. I don't know if
I'm going Pittsburgh.
that
They even though they did have a bad defensive performance, they still have a good pass rush. Their quarterback is still Sam Darnold, who needs to thank his lucky stars that he played for Minnesota one year and he could get that fat contract. So Pittsburgh has a better pass rush. They have a better quarterback. It's in Pittsburgh. I'm going Pittsburgh.
all right. I'll jump in on this one with you. I'll go Pittsburgh too, but I am a little worried.
Did they beat the 49ers last week? The 49ers won, right?
49ers won, but the 49ers shouldn't have won.
Yeah.
I mean, both teams look like shit, really. But when we get to the 49ers, I'll go in on them.
Well, might as well get there. Next game. 49ers versus the dog shit Saints. I will let you get into them. I'm just saying Saints probably going to be the worst team in the entire NFL this year. I'm going 49ers. You have the floor, sir.
Yeah, I'll also go 49ers this week, but this is not. I feel like last week just continues to prove my point that Purdy is not a NFL quarterback. He sucks.
Mm-hmm.
A part of me, I say this shit because I have friends that are 49ers fans,
Ooh.
and I want them to listen to this and hear it and know that Purdy sucks dick. And I think at some point Jones starts for them at quarterback. It could even be this week because of Purdy being hurt, but
Could be. I mean, he's definitely not the same when the team isn't the Avengers like it was the last couple of years.
Dude, right now McCaffrey's going to be done for in a few weeks.
Kittle's out.
They don't have receivers anymore,
Yeah,
really.
Kittle's out. So I mean, they'll still beat the
Uh,
Saints because the Saints are terrible.
yeah, but
But
all right. So 49ers in that one. That's pretty easy.
next game, this one might be a little tricky. Buffalo versus the New York Jets.
Ooh, you think this one's a tricky one, huh?
Well, it's just the Jets kind of sometimes play well against Josh Allen. So
See, whenever we have a new coaching staff, I think you gotta throw shit like that out the window. Number one. Yeah, week two is actually, I think week two is actually more difficult than week one. Cause I think you gotta figure out what's real and
yeah,
what's not real. What you saw from week one that's a mirage in the desert
mhm,
compared to, is that really water over there? Or am I about to dehydrate and die?
yeah, maybe. I mean, I
Um,
definitely think about week 4 you start hitting your groove.
so geez, the Bills win this game, but I could see the Jets
Yeah,
covering.
yeah,
We have a 7 point spread currently, or 6.5.
right. Yes,
Um, over under of 46.5. Where is the money going? Let's look at that real quick.
money, money, money.
Currently, the money is, I'm still in my garage again this week. It is still hot as shit.
We
I feel the
appreciate the sacrifice.
I feel the sweat dripping down right now. Uh, whew. Holy shit. Why can't I see this damn game? Oh, right there it is. Uh, geez, currently the money is coming in on the spread wise anyways. The money is coming in on the Jets to cover.
You know what?
So,
I heard now like 3 times you told me that I don't agree with this website you're looking at. So,
I mean, these are just the numbers from Circa Sportsbook in Vegas at the,
right. Yeah, I'm
I could look,
definitely
I can also look at DraftKings for you. And on DraftKings, the 35% of the bets are on the Jets, while 71% of the money is also on the Jets.
yes,
But
just
that's
just
just to cover the spread.
right.
So,
All right.
division game, I won't be surprised.
Next game, we have maybe another one of the worst teams in the league versus the Dallas Cowboys. I think this is a pretty home run. I think this is going to be Dallas.
I
Dallas
think
did not
Dallas
look
too.
that bad against Philly.
Yeah, Dallas looked good. They could have just really got up for that game considering Marco Parsons is going to be out, but their head coach, Schottenheimer, kind of resembled his father a little bit. So that was kind of cool. Not physically wise, but like the way he coached, I guess. He looked prepared. He looked like he was ready for it. Does Brian Daboll just actually suck?
I don't know. It's tough because like he's had Daniel Jones as his quarterback,
Yeah,
and now he has like the
but,
ghost of Wilson.
but what did Daniel Jones do for the Colts?
Yeah, but we also just
He,
agreed how terrible the Dolphins look. So
yeah, but hear me out. Eh, What was the difference between Saquon Barkley with the Giants compared to Saquon Barkley with the Eagles? Obviously, the better offensive line. We'll agree on that.
well, I mean, he got hurt. He was hurt a lot in New York too. So he
And
really
like,
missed a lot of games. It's just when he went to Philly, kind of like Christian McCaffrey when he went to San Francisco. He was always hurt in Carolina, and then the first year he's in San Francisco and he like never gets hurt.
yeah, that was 1 year. That was an outlier because
So
he's hurt now.
yeah, so
He lives his life hurt.
he lives it.
You know how Dom Toretto lives his life 1/4 mile at a time.
Oh my God, you're
Yeah.
making Fast and the Furious references here.
No, never mind. I'll backpedal. I won't do it now. But I was going to say how Christian McCaffrey lives his life one little injury at a time.
One little
One
injury,
little one little injury at a time.
one little injury at a time. All right, so we're going Dallas, right?
We're going Dallas.
Dallas. All right. Next one. Carolina Panthers versus the Arizona Cardinals.
I think this one's also hands down the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes.
Bryce Young still looks like he's, I don't know, too young to play football.
Yeah.
He's short, he's small in stature. He also doesn't look like he knows how to read defenses. It,
I think the Bryce Young experiment has came and went.
well, I mean, we're gonna have to continue to live it through the rest of the season, but I think after this season they'll probably give up on him.
Yeah, I think so too. So what are you gonna do? Next game is the Peyton Manning Bowl. Got the Denver Broncos versus the Indianapolis Colts in a ladder match for Peyton Manning. Who you got?
Colts. I think that Sean Payton is that guy who thinks he's the smartest person in the room, but
Definitely.
but the whole time while he thinks that, he's like drooling because he's a little downsy. Oh, you can make your comments last week, but I can't say downsy.
Hey, you could say whatever.
I'm just saying he does stupid shit that
No,
ends up costing them games. He overthinks, apparently.
listen, I have gone on many tangents about my opinion on Sean Payton. I'm going Denver though. I think Denver's gonna win, in spite of Sean Payton, not because of.
Man, I don't know.
Colts look good, but I mean they looked good against a team who we clearly thought is falling apart.
Well, but we didn't think that going into it.
No, but we know that after we watched them, we were like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna have to sit this one out of our parlay because I
Yeah,
am definitely going with the Colts.
Peyton Manning is still going to be hanging above for the ladder since none of us are picking, so he'll be hanging up there forever.
They just like around the
No,
neck and hang him up there
no,
from the
put him in
the
a little,
rafters.
no, I don't want to hurt Peyton Manning. They put him in a little like jumpsuit, like a vest, and he's just kind of hanging there with it to his back, just kind of like this.
Yeah, we can't hurt Peyton Manning because his nephew is gonna need him for moral support.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we love Peyton Manning. At this podcast, we love Peyton Manning.
Especially his commercials.
Yeah. Oh,
Motivating Manning. You seen that one where he's motivating people? I like that. That was good.
I like Peyton Manning, Peyton.
I'm also patient. Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
I love it. Love it. All right, next game. This would be a good one. Maybe the best game of the weekend. I think I've already said that, but this was a big one. We got the Super Bowl rematch. We got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Who you got?
the Eagles win this. The Chiefs start off 0-2. Um, I think much like the Chargers exploited that pass defense of the Chiefs last week, I think the Eagles will do that. AJ Brown gets back on track. The Chiefs have problems. They don't really have receivers. They lost Worthy due to some friendly fire. Chiefs defense, I don't know. It
It's
didn't
definitely
look
not
great
one.
last week to me. I'm not saying this is beginning the end for the Chiefs. They'll probably still finish second in that division. I'm picking the Chargers to win, just like I did last week. I'm not changing from that. Remember, I picked the Chargers to win
You did.
last week. I didn't think
You
it was
go
going to be
Phillips?
necessarily like that, but I thought it was going to be based off the running game and not the passing game. But
I just have a hard time. So I'm thinking about the Chiefs, and I just think about the game, and I definitely think what you're saying about the defense. I have this feeling, though, and I know it's an if thing, but if they would have gotten a stop against the Chargers and the Chiefs would have had the ball one last time, I think that they would have won. But I still think until Green Bay beats Philly, Philly's probably the best team in the NFC at least. Yeah, I'll go with Philly. I think Philly will pull it out. It'll be a good game, though. I mean,
it should be a good game.
they're always close, so yeah, I don't see them blowing them out like they did in the Super Bowl. But yeah, we'll go Philly. Next game, we got the Atlanta Falcons versus the Minnesota Vikings.
Wow. I don't know if it's just because of McCarthy or what, but when I'm looking at these numbers that you disagree with, all the money is coming in on the spread for the Falcons, which is 3.5 points.
Mm-hmm.
The Falcons don't have receivers this week. Currently, it doesn't look like. Um, London's out. I believe Mooney's still out. They have a running back they don't quite use the way they should. His touches still seem to be very confusing to me. The Vikings win based off of the defense. The Vikings are going to win based off of their defense and confusing another young quarterback.
Living in a world betting on not the Miami Falcons, the Atlanta Falcons is really tough because some weeks they don't.
They stopped me. They single-handedly prevented me from winning $400 last weekend. So maybe I'm a little biased, but
I could see Minnesota winning. I could see them losing. I hope they do lose. But I could see. Well, if the rest of my bets don't go well, I hope they lose. But I could definitely see Minnesota winning. Next game. Yeah, we got Minnesota. We're going Minnesota. Next game we have. That was the Sunday night game, by the way.
That was the Sunday night game.
We got 2 Mondays though. We got 2 Monday night games.
1 Monday, 2 games.
1 Monday, 2 games. 2 games, 1 Monday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First up, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Houston Texans. The Texans are favored by 2.5 points in over under of 42.5. The Texans are currently favored, huh?
Did they watch the Rams?
It didn't look good, but they are the home team. I didn't think Tampa Bay looked that great either, really, to be completely honest. I think there's something missing there. I don't like this game.
I don't either, but I'm taking Tampa. I think Tampa gets it done. I think that the Texans Stroud is continuously regressing from his rookie campaign. Baker's great. I mean, you have to also remember they played Atlanta, who's a division team who like it's always a close back and
Yeah,
forth
yep.
game with. Tampa's consistently since Baker's been there, they're an explosive offense. So I'm taking Tampa.
And I have this theory that like whenever I see a team favored that I don't think should be favored, I naturally assume that there is something I am missing. All right, I'll jump on there with you. I'll go Tampa Bay.
Tampa. All right.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't see Tampa Bay starting off 2-0. For
Live
some
it.
reason in my head, that doesn't feel right.
Love it. The Tampa Bay Baker Mayfields are getting the dub. And then Monday night, I'm going to let you take this.
All right, we have the Los Angeles Chargers at the Las Vegas Raiders. The spread of 3.5 points in favor of the Chargers and over under of 46 points. I mean, the Chargers looked great on
Mm-hmm.
pretty much in every way you want them to look good, they did against the Chiefs. The Raiders had a great passing game with Geno Smith. My only concern with Geno Smith is he threw one interception and he could have thrown probably two more. I've heard a lot of analysts praise him how good he did and everything like that, and he did play good. They definitely got some stuff to work on. With that being said, these two coaches I feel like know each other.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
wait, they
Oh,
did.
yeah. I kind of forgot.
I
These
mean,
two don't like each
they
other.
do know each other, but I mean, they know each other's tendencies and everything else. I think this will be a very close game. And it'll be one in which I favor the home team. And this isn't just my bias speaking. The Chargers, even though they had extra rest, they went all the way to Brazil and back. I'm sure that was an experience for them. They can be a little tired. And even if not,
I mean, they have
I'd
had
still
like
pick,
a bye. So, because they played on Friday and the game's on Monday.
yeah,
They're having like
uh-huh.
9 days.
All right. You're not wrong, but I'm picking my Raiders. I'm doing it.
Well, I am not picking your Raiders. I am definitely going with the Chargers on this one.
We're gonna go with Gino's two middle fingers to you.
So, you want me to do a recap?
Let's hear it.
Okay. So, recap. We got the Packers over the Commanders. We're staying away from Bears Lions. We got the Rams over the Titans. We got the Steelers over the Seahawks. We got the 49ers over the Saints. Pats over the Dolphins. Ravens over the Browns. Bills over Jets. Bengals over Jaguars. Cowboys over Giants. Cardinals over Panthers. Staying out of the Peyton Manning Bowl. We got the Eagles over the Chiefs. We got the Vikings over the Falcons. We got the Tampa Bay Baker Mayfields over the Houston Texans. And I have the Chargers, and I'll tell you what that total is. For $10 for that lineup right there, you could win $5,639.29. But if you're a crazy person like Robert and you're going to go with the Las Vegas Raiders, you could win a smacking $8,815.26.
I mean, what sounds better to you?
Actually getting it.
I mean, they're both long shots. Let's be real. But
Yeah.
if you want to make some more guaranteed money this weekend, what I suggest people do is take all of our picks in groups of threes.
Yeah.
Besides our big parlay, $20 in each group of three, and walk away with some money.
I think that's the best way to do it. All right,
All right.
sir.
We'll see you again next week. For Bryson Grandstra. Hi, I'm Robert Phillips. You guys have a great day and shit. Peace.
Bye.